everyone, my name is Patrick and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to become more motivated. I'm going to be giving 3 steps that I'm currently practicing and are helping me a lot in my life at the moment. I just cut my finger actually from flying the drone. When I caught it, I must have put my finger too high and the propeller cut it, but it's okay. And let's get straight onto the first way to become more motivated. And this is stop waiting to become motivated. So something I've talked a bit in some of my previous videos, such as the one where I talked about perfectionism and just take action instead of waiting to be perfect. This step is very similar to that, which is most people think that motivation comes first and then that leads to action. But it's actually the other way around. When you take action, that leads to more motivation. Because when you take action, you're then on the vibration of doing things. You have a better idea of what to do. Whereas if you just sit around and wait for motivation to come to you, it will never come to you. Well, it's not guaranteed anyway. And even if it does, it could take a long time and it's just not the best method. The best method is to take action and motivation will come to you. When they say that just starting is 90% of the process done, it's actually really true, because that first step is often the most difficult step. But once you take that step, once you just get into the gym, once you make a decision that you got to start making videos and you make that first video, once you ask that person out on a date, once you just take the first step, that's when more motivation will come into you, and it'll be like a train. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy to get a train started. But once it gets moving, and once it gets going fast, there's so much momentum. And it's so hard to stop. I remember making a song about this years ago actually. I play guitar and I think I wrote lyrics as well about momentum and about once a train gets going, it just keeps going. It's so hard to stop. I'm not sure if I still have that song though anyway. So let me give you a couple of examples. About 2 weeks ago, I think it was the day before I made the video where I was talking about my credit card, how I maxed it out. On this day, I felt really unmotivated. I had a lot of worries, a lot of fears. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what type of video to make. I kind of felt like giving up because I thought I had no more money, it's over. I couldn't see any way out of my situation. But then I decided the next day, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to just sit here and wait for motivation to come to me and just do nothing and be hopeless. I decided that I'm going to make a video. So then the next day I planned for a video. I started filming it. And at first I didn't feel that motivated for it. But once I started the process, the motivation came. And then another example is this morning. I knew I should be filming a video today so I can aim to release it next Tuesday. But I really didn't feel motivated to film a video. So this morning I still got up early like usual at about 5 a.m. But then I was just watching YouTube videos and kind of, I guess, procrastinating a bit. And then I decided I'm going to take action. So I went out, I started filming the drone shot and I'm filming this first part here, and now I feel much more motivated. So the first step to become more motivated is to stop sitting around all day, all week, waiting for motivation to come to you, and just take that first step, take action, and you will feel more motivated.
Take off. The home corner has been updated.
Hey everyone, it's now the next day and I'm here somewhere near Hai Van Pass in Da Nang, Vietnam, and I'm with my friends Ben and Lin, and I'm not sure why they're laughing about something. Let's get on to the second step to become more motivated, and this one is to visualize, set goals and stay accountable. So the first part of this is visualization. What I've found is helpful is you visualize how your ideal future version would be, how your ideal future life would be, and really feel the feelings, see what you would see, imagine who you would be with, where you would be, what you would be doing on a daily basis, and really having an idea of what you would do in your ideal life can really motivate you, because you have a clear idea of what you want and you have something to aim for. And that leads on to the second part of this process, which is to set goals. So once you have the big picture, visualization, then you break it down into goals. So long-term goals, and short-term goals. So long-term goals can be anything from 6 months to 10 years. When you have something to aim for in mind, you have a direction to go. Even though you might go in that direction, something might come up and you might sway from that direction. If you have no direction at all, it's like a ship going out to sea. And if it doesn't have an end goal, it could end up anywhere and it probably won't get to any good destination. So now I'm gonna ask Ben and Lynn if they have any tips. Right guys, so we just got told to put our masks back on. But now let's talk about the third part of this step, which is accountability. So me, Ben and Lynn, we've set up a bit of an accountability group and now they're gonna share with you guys how they think accountability can increase motivation and just help you in your life.
So the three of us, we set up a Facebook chat group. Each week we will post our goals for the next week, and at the end of the week we will share what we've completed and what we have not completed. In addition to this, every day we will share what we will do tomorrow, and also the habits we're trying to change. And at the end of each day, we'll check which habit we have followed that day and which habit we have not.
Yeah, it's been super helpful just having a clear intention what we want to do the next day, and then when you start the day you know what you want to achieve and it makes you feel much more motivated. Anything you want to add, Lynn?
I think it's very helpful to me because I have you guys and you guys encourage me to do something new and get out of my comfort zone. It's really good.
This planning group was actually Lynn's idea, right, I think, to start? So,
Yes.
yeah, it's been really helpful. So every night we, like Ben was saying, we set our goals for the next day and we send it to the group and we keep each other accountable.
Before 11 p.m. I will kick one of them out.
Yeah, she's very strict about it. If we don't send it or if we turn up late, she threatens us a lot. with the stick. With the stick,
I will throw
show them
this
the
guy to the...
Show them
This is her stick.
Yes? Lie down. Lie down.
Come!
You need a punishment.
Anyway guys, now I'm gonna fly the drone and I'm gonna show you some drone shots around here. And then later we'll get on to the third step to be more motivated.
Patrick.
Cheers guys, join us. One more here. One lucky ticket. Alright guys, so now we're working out. Today we're doing chest and back day. We've just started out with some push-ups and some rows, one arm rows. And then I'll show you the rest of this workout. Alright guys, so we're now in Marble Mountain in the big cave here. I remember first coming here about 3 years ago. I haven't been here since I came to Vietnam this time. So it's nice to be back. Right guys, it's now the next day again. This video is filmed over 3 days, I think similar to one of my previous ones. And as I just said, I'm at this beautiful place called Marble Mountain. It's very quiet at the moment. We just did some meditation in the cave and now I'm walking around this area. It's bringing back some memories from when I first came here almost 3 years ago now. And let's now get on to the third and final way to become more motivated. Right guys, so the third and final way to become more motivated is to follow your highest excitement. So I've talked about this in quite a lot of my previous videos. If we go back to the second step of this video, which was to visualize, set goals and stay accountable. Once you've visualized your future self and how you want to be and how you want your life to be in the future, then you start acting like that person right now. You follow your highest excitement every moment. So whatever it is that excites you the most right now, you follow that with no insistence on the outcome, with integrity and to the best of your ability, and stay in a positive state no matter what happens. If you want to see more on the full formula of following your highest excitement, check out this video up here. And following your highest excitement can make you feel more motivated, because when you follow your passions in life, naturally it's what you're meant to be doing. So you'll feel happier, you'll feel more excited to do it because it's what you like to do. Whereas if you're always doing things you don't like to do, how can you expect to feel motivated? Start doing the things you're passionate about more often, and every single moment do that. Every single moment, ask yourself the question, what does it excite me the most to do right now? If that's to read a book, then you go read a book. If it's to call a friend, you call a friend. If it's to go for a walk, you go for a walk. And once that's done, then you ask yourself the question again, what does it excite me the most to do right now? And then you do that thing and that thing and that thing and keep going. And naturally, when you follow this process, you'll feel more motivated. But it may bring up some negative beliefs, because that's part of the full toolkit of following your highest excitement. It brings up any beliefs that aren't serving you in a positive way. Just because you face a negative belief, it doesn't mean that you're not on the right path. It's just reflecting back to you what you need to know, so then you can replace that negative belief with a positive belief.
I don't know if I'm changing over. In the moonlight, I can't kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me.
Many people think that you need to be patient to get things done, but that's coming from a mindset where you have to work hard to achieve things. If you believe that you can follow your highest excitement every moment and live in abundance, then there's no need for patience. Because if every moment you're doing the thing that excites you the most, then you feel excited, you feel motivated, you won't need to be patient. But if you find you're in a state, which happens to me sometimes, where you feel like nothing excites you, then that's where you apply step number one. You take action and the motivation will come, the excitement will come, and that will lead to more excitement. Just exploring around here, apparently the highest peak is up this way. My friends are still in the cave, so maybe I'll walk around and I'll meet them soon. Anyway, just want to check in with all you guys. How are you all doing? Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys today? And let me know, where are you from? And what's the time when you're watching this video? Looks very steep. So to sum up, the 3 steps to become more motivated are: number 1, stop waiting to feel motivated. Take action now and the motivation will come. Number 2, visualize. Imagine your ideal life. Imagine what your future self would be doing and how your life would be. And then set goals, set long-term goals and short-term goals. And then set up an accountability group and stay accountable. But one thing I should mention here is, even though you have goals, sometimes your path may change from what you expected. Sometimes a new opportunity may come up. So don't insist on the outcome, that you have to go that particular route, because your high mind is on the mountain. Your physical mind is in the valley. Your high mind can always see further. It has a much better idea of what's around. So it knows what's best for you. So even though you might visualize and think that's your best life, you need to accept the fact that your high mind very likely may have an even better idea for your life. So be open to change. And the 3rd step to become more motivated is to follow your highest excitement. So right now it's my highest excitement to go onto this peak now and to take a look over this valley, over this area. And remember, even though there's a lot of rubbish here, remember your high mind is on top of the mountain, even higher than here. And your physical mind is like down there. It's like down in those trees somewhere. It can't see very far, but your high mind is up here. Look how much further it can see. Plus it's actually on the top, so it can see even further than this. So which do you think has a better idea of what's best for you? Your physical mind or your high mind? So Thanks guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified for new videos. And I will see you guys next time.